Hey guys, this is Ilya, and this is the very last day of my polyphasic sleep experiment for this time. I think that I'm gonna do it later eventually, but I'm gonna have to end it right now. I was going to try and do Everyman until this weekend, but I ended up oversleeping a little bit yesterday, and then I was like I'm just gonna do biphasic, but then I ended up oversleeping today again, and I was just like I decided that there was if after oversleeping 2 days in a row by not even a little bit, by a lot, by 1.5 hours or 3 hours, I decided that it's not. I'm almost at the month point where doing this for a month without adjusting is not really good for your body at all. So I decided that I'm just gonna take a break, see, do some regular monophasic sleep, and maybe come back to it either in the winter term or maybe even next year, depending on how life works out for me. Because I feel like polyphasic sleep is possible. I feel that I have started adaptation and I had moments when I felt good. I don't know if it's just my brain tricking my body or whatever, but I feel like it's possible. But like it's hard dealing with it's a harder lifestyle to maintain. And when like I'm a college student, I live in one room that I have a single. I don't have a roommate, but I pretty much have a roommate on weekends because I have a girlfriend who comes over to my room and stays here, and it's hard dealing with that because, well, number one, I don't really like she can put on a sleep mask, she can put in earplugs. She's been really great about that, but there's still the fact that I try to be really quiet. I try not to turn on the light, and it's just easier to fall asleep because of that. It's hard to stay awake. Like on days when I'm just here by myself, I can turn on the lights all the way. It's just different. I can make noise. I don't really worry about waking anyone up. And I know even if she's fine with me making more noise or turning on the light, I don't want to do that because I feel like it will still affect her sleep. And so I don't want to do that. And it's hard, being productive on weekends. And then on weekdays, I don't really have issues with finding places to nap. There's plenty of couches everywhere. Worst case scenario, I can nap on the floor on my backpack. But it takes away from my daytime, and then it takes away from some of my so it takes away from talking to people, socializing during daytime, and also takes away from socializing at nighttime a little bit because if people start socializing at like 11 and then or like 11:30, and then an hour later you have to go sleep, and that doesn't really work too well. And then it's an interesting concept, but I feel that I would want someone else to do it with me. So like if my girlfriend, I'd want my girlfriend to do it with me if she'd be willing to do it like later on, or maybe one of my friends or something. But someone who would do the same thing as me, so they kind of understand, go through the same exact thing that I'm going through at the same time as I'm going through it, instead of reading like blog posts help. Like this vlog might help you if you're doing this, but it's not the same as having another person right next to you who's dead tired and trying to keep awake on, let's say, the sixth day of Everyman. It's different. Um, but I feel like it's possible. There definitely need to be more studies done on this. It seems like I'm really confused as to why a lot of scientists are just pushing away this idea that it's possible. I thought science was about pushing boundaries and seeing what's possible and seeing what's not possible and proving it scientifically, instead of just not even doing experiments because you think like you're completely against that idea. We don't know a lot about sleep, so I feel like it might be possible, maybe it won't be possible. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna try out polyphasic sleep once again. I don't know when this will be. It might be in a couple months. It won't be until at least 1 or 2 months. Probably won't be until at least January of 2017, but it might even be until maybe like September or something of 2017. And I'm still doing naps. I think I'm still gonna do naps and sort of a biphasic schedule. I don't know. I might go to a biphasic schedule depending on how much I can sleep during the night normally. Because if I sleep during the night for 7 hours per day normally anyway, then or like 7.5 hours, and then I try to make that sleep up on weekends. Maybe it will make sense to just sleep for 6 hours every day and then take a 20-minute nap. I don't know, but for now I'm just gonna do monophasic, and monophasic with a monophasic amount of sleep during the night, in addition to naps during the day if I feel tired, if that makes sense. So it's polyphasic, but it's polyphasic in the sense that it's just multiple phases without decreasing sleep. So it's just like 7 or like 9 hours per night plus 20-minute nap or an hour and a half nap depending on what I need. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I understand that I didn't really succeed, and I'm disappointed about that. But I've also learned a lot. So if I do this again, I definitely know what to do and what not to do. Like, not eating too much before, like within even 2 hours of napping. No exercising during adaptation. Go to sleep at the same exact time. How to adapt. I don't know if I'm still sleep deprived or anything, but I fall asleep much faster than I used to be for naps and just regular sleep also. If that stays with me, that'd be amazing. Like, even if I'm fully rested, being able to fall asleep like this quickly is a great skill to have, I think. So if like my nap switch is turned on, that's great. If not, I can always get back to it later. So that's pretty much for this experiment. I'll be doing some other experiments on this channel and my website, ultimatesapien.com also. There will probably be something along the lines of getting muscle, increasing your vertical jump, getting better at a certain video game in, let's say, a couple on the month, or learning a certain language, like Japanese, for example, or maybe something different that you guys want me to think, or trying to lucid dream. That's something that I really want to try. I think that's going to be very interesting. I've done it before. I have not succeeded before, so we'll see how that goes for me. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you like the video, please subscribe or like. Thank you very much.